Hi guys, Larry NHL here, back again. I wanted to discuss something. I was watching an unboxing, unbagging video from the enforcer, Stevie Bradley. That's his YouTube channel. I was watching a video that he did, and it's a video I had thought I had in my head to do, and I totally kind of spaced it. Then I watched his video, and I was like, that's right. I was going to do that. He was talking about the the laces on jerseys and how the ones on the Adidas really don't do a whole heck of a lot. And I just wanted to show you guys a little comparison from the manufacturers past, like the CCM and the Reeboks, as compared to the Adidas, and show you the kind of the difference in the laces. Now, this, of course, my old 1967 Minnesota North Stars. This had the laces. This had the laces on them. Now, see, these they do something. They're you can tie them up. You can tie them up. You can cinch the neckline for however tight you really wanna do it. And there's plenty of lace to do that, which is really kind of nice because it gave that old school feel, because they used to do that on the jerseys back in the day. And there's plenty of play there. You can tie them up. You can do basically whatever you'd want. Whatever kind of thing you'd want to do. If you want it tight around your neck or whatever, you could do it that way. I know this kind of helped with people who, if they have like a really hairy chest, this kind of helps conceal that. But that was, those were kind of nice. And these I think pretty much are just like average everyday shoelaces basically, that you could get for like $1 basically at any Walmart really. But that was the CCM one. And then when they went to Reebok and they started doing the laces, and this, of course, my San Jose Sharks one. And they kept the laces, but here you can keep, you can still do something with the laces here. I mean, there's still plenty of, you can tie them up. You can still do a lot with those. And again, they did that so that you know cover up the chest hair if you have a if you have any. Me, I don't really have that problem. Thankfully, I mean, granted, I always have a shirt that I wear underneath every jersey I wear anyway, so it's never that big of a deal. Plus, I don't really have that hairy of a chest. but but yeah, the Reeboks, they do, again, normal shoelaces, and you can, and of course on the Reeboks, you can still see the NHL logo, and it looks, and they actually look halfway decent on the Reeboks and the CCMs, because you can actually do something with them. But then when they went to Adidas and they decided, okay, we're going to put some of the teams have the laces here. They don't. I mean, what? What? You can't tie these. You can't do anything with those. I mean, what are you gonna do with those? I mean, there's nothing. You can't tie them. I mean, it doesn't. It doesn't make any sense. You can't tie the neckline like a shoe. And plus, I mean, it's not like it's not really like it's doing much. I mean, they're just there. I mean, that's all they're doing. They're there, and there's no real use for them. And I know the enforcer is definitely not a real big fan of these, and I'm not really either. They don't do anything. they're just there. They're like they're oh, how do you say it? I mean, not really an accessory, I guess. But I mean, I mean, is it there for appearance? I don't know. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense as to why these are there. I mean, they just hang there. And it really doesn't make a whole heck of a lot of sense. I mean, especially when you already have, I mean, the neckline's up here. The neckline is already up here. Why would you have the laces, even though they don't do anything? Why would you have them way down there? That doesn't really make any sense either. Is why you would have that. You have the top of the neckline is right there, but the laces are way down there. Why? Why would they? Why? Why? I don't get it. I don't understand why. It just makes really no sense to me. So, if you're gonna have laces, kind of like if you're gonna have some laces there, do them kind of like these. They're tagged. And this one, of course, Anaheim's. I mean, they're tacked down. They're not doing much. I mean, they just basically sit there. I mean, that's all they do. They don't move, and they're just there, and they're just attached there. So I mean, that to me would make more sense if you're going to keep the laces kind of like these. It would make sense, just tack that down, and it would make it so much easier. I mean, that is way better than just having these laces just kind of flopping in the breeze. They just flop around. They don't do anything. Where at least on the Reebok and the CCM, the laces did something. I mean, you can tie these. They work so much better. And if you want the tighter feel around the neck, you can tighten this you can tighten it up, you can arrange it. There's plenty to do with them on the Reebok and the CCM. I mean, there's plenty of play on there that you can do with them. Where in comparison to this, you can't do anything with it. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So I mean, if you're gonna do laces, just do it like that. It just, Adidas, you should just do it like that. It makes so much more sense. Just tack it down. If you're gonna have some laces like that, just tack it down. Similar to that. It makes it so much easier. So much easier to deal with. And and I mean, I don't mind them. I don't mind them if they're like that. But it's like with those, you can't do anything with them. You can't tie them. You can't do much. I mean, they're just there, and to me, they're there for really no reason. So it wouldn't surprise me if at some point they do get rid of these, because they just, like I said, they don't do anything. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to show you guys, I kind of wanted to do a little comparison to show you guys the difference between, the laces that they used to have on the CCMs compared to the Reeboks and compared to the Adidas. And yeah, I mean, I hope you guys kind of get a kick out of stuff like that, and if you like the video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and yeah, I plan on that was just a video I had thought about doing for a bit, and watching one of the Enforcers videos earlier, the idea came back into my head, like, oh, that's right, I was gonna do that. And so I definitely thank him for giving me that reminder to kind of show you the difference between the different laces in the CCMs, the Reeboks, and the Adidas. So, I hope you guys like the video. If you're just cruising around YouTube looking for a video to watch or a Jersey video to watch, and you come across my channel, don't forget, and you like what you see, don't forget to, give it a like, give it a subscribe, and I think I'm trying to think. I know I'm pretty soon gonna do a team video on. I think I'm up to Colorado on my teams, and then I'm running through about when I do my reverse retro countdown. I have 9 right now. I'm thinking of getting a 10th just to make it a kind of a top 10 countdown. From 10 to 1. I mean, you can't really go ugly to, because I don't think any of them are ugly. I think they're all fantastic. But yeah, those are a couple videos here that'll be coming in the future. So yeah, you guys have a great evening. Just figured I'd do this video after I just got home from work a little while ago. So I figured I would do that and show you guys that, and I hope you guys have a great evening. Like I said, if you like the video, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, throw a comment on there, and I will see you guys later.